Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the weekly market update or the weekly market analysis. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, do also click on the subscribe button and smash the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. Yeah, so we had the NFP last week and we also had the market reacted. All right, yes, we ended the week profitable, even though we had some losses, but still we ended the week profitable. All right, yeah, so we look forward to see what will happen for us entering into the new week is concerned. All right, yeah, so but before we get into the chat, just as we normally do, let's look at what is happening on the economic news calendar. Look at the news that is up for next week. Right, so we start with Monday. So on Monday, August 7th 2023, we have a civic holiday for Canada. So that's going to be a bank holiday. And we have August bank holiday for Ireland. And that's part of the Eurozone. But this is not going to cause any impact in the market. All right. We're not going to see any impact in the market. So just ignore this. And we have unemployment rate for CHF. All right. That's a high impact news. That's for the month of July. Then we have retail sales monitor year-over-year for the month of July for GBP. So that's just that for Monday. On Tuesday, we have Westpac consumer confidence change for Australia for the month of August. We also have the consumer confidence index for Australia. Then you have the business confidence for Australia. Then you have CPI for Germany, so far as the euro is concerned, for the month of July. Then we have balance of trade for USD. All right, we have balance of trade for USD on that same Tuesday. I think Wednesday, high impact news. Thursday, International Day for Ecuador. All right, yes. So this news, ignore it because you're not going to see any impact in the market. On USD, we have initial jobless claims. We have jobless claim 4-week average. We have continuing jobless claims. We have inflation rate month over month for the month of July. Then you have USD core inflation rate year-over-year for the month of July. Then we have inflation rate year-over-year for the month of July. Then we have CPI for USD for the month of July. Then we also have CPI for USD for the month of July. All right, yeah. So these are the high impact news on Thursday. On Friday, we have JPY Mountain Day, which is a bank holiday for JPY. So all JPY related pairs. During the Asian session, we wouldn't see much movement on the market because it's going to be a bank holiday for Japan. So take note of that. Goods trade balance for GBP, GDP month over month for the month of June for GBP, GDP growth rate year-over-year for GBP, GDP growth rate for the second quarter for GBP, goods trade balance for GBP, then Spain CPI for the month of July, producer price index for the month over month for the month of July for USD, then Michigan consumer confidence, consumer sentiment rather, for the month of August for USD. So that is just that for the economic high impact news. All right, yeah. So these are the high impact news you expect to see on the market so far as this week is concerned. So let's look at what is happening on the dollar index. So the dollar index last week, just as I made you aware of, all right, price came into this fair value gap we are seeing, and right after that we saw price given at a swing high, then we saw price tapping right here. As it stands now, I'm a bit skeptical about price moving to the zone before we see a push to the upside. I still feel the dollar index is still in a bullish environment. All right, so I'll be waiting to see what happened Monday, because as it stands now, price can decide not to come back to the zone again. All right, we can get a move to the upside straight away, or we'll see price push into the zone before the move happens. All right, it will all depend on what happened on Monday. So definitely, just as I normally do, I will bring you the daily update. So make sure you've subscribed to the channel so that whenever I drop the update, you are going to get notified as soon as possible and watch it. All right, because just as I always say, you need to follow up. All right, that is why I bring you the daily update so that you see how the market is reacting. So Monday's price action is going to be very, very crucial. Monday, Tuesday, All right, yeah, so I'll wait and see what will happen in the market, and so I'll bring you the daily update too as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. So that is just that for the dollar index. Let's look at what is happening on EURJPY. Yeah, so for EURJPY, we've seen price move to the upside, just as I made you aware of last week. If you watched my analysis, or if you watched the weekly analysis for last week, I made you aware that I'm expecting price to move away from the zone. Initially, I was expecting price to move here, which it did, and I was expecting price to move away from the zone, and we had that happening beautifully. All right, yeah. So as it stands now, my next draw on liquidity for EURJPY is going to be this buy side liquidity we are seeing here. I'll expect to see price finally take out this buy side liquidity. All right, and that means euro is strong, GBP is weak. So in terms of selecting, in terms of looking at EURUSD and then Gbpusd, you should tell which one to trade by knowing how the dollar index is performing. I always say this, all right? I don't trade EURJPY. I use it to select whether to trade EURUSD or Gbpusd based on the dollar in what the dollar index is doing. So if the dollar index is, all I need to know is whether the dollar index is weak or is strong. Once I establish that, I look at EURJPY. Okay, euro is strong, GBP is weak. Now, between EURUSD and Gbpusd, which one should I select? So that is why I do the EURJPY. All right, yeah. So take note of that. All right, take note of that. So that is just that for EURJPY. I'm bullish on EURJPY. So let's look at what is happening on EURUSD. Yeah, so for EURUSD, as it stands now, just as I made you aware of, so far as the dollar index is concerned, I'll wait for Monday's price action. Because I haven't really established a clear bias on the dollar index. So for EURUSD, I can't really tell for now. I'll wait for Monday's price action. But under normal circumstance, we've seen price on EURUSD tapping into this fair value gap, and then we've seen price pushing to the upside. All right, we've seen price pushing to the upside, and what we have here is a bearish order block. Right, we are having this bearish order block here, so it's likely we might see price tap into this bearish order block. You might see price tap into this bearish order block, then we see a reverse out to the downside. All right, we see a reverse out to the downside, or price can come straight away without even tapping into it, because until this bearish order block is being violated, all right, until this bearish order block is being violated, I will still see price moving to the downside. I will still see price moving to the downside. So let's see what will happen on Monday. All right, Monday's price action is very crucial. Monday's price action is so crucial. So I'll definitely bring you the daily updates for us to know where price has gone to after New York close on Monday. All right, yeah. So that is just that for EURUSD. Let's look at what is happening on GBPUSD. Yeah, so EURUSD, GBPUSD, same plan. But look at what's happening in GBPUSD. We've had a swing low right here. All right, we've had a swing low right here, and as it stands now, look at this last candle here. All right, look at this last candle here, and look at here. This is an order block. All right, so I will take this as my order block. So just as I'm expecting on EURUSD, same plan for here. All right, we might see price either push up into the zone or straight away into the zone right here. All right, yeah. So Monday's price action is going to be very crucial. So as it stands now, I'll still watch how Monday is going to. Monday's price action will determine where price is going to move to. So stay tuned for a daily update after New York close on Monday. It's very important. All right, yeah. So that is going to be my take for now for GBPUSD. So let's look at what is happening on AUDUSD. Yeah, so for AUDUSD, as it stands now, look at this range here. All right, this is where price is currently in. All right, that is this range. And if you look at this range, the upper part of this range is the premium, and the lower part is the discount. Do you get it? So in a discount, right now the current price is in a discount zone. We look for the next PDI rate. But as it stands now, we realize that price had taken out this major low right here. All right, so I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised going to this week. We see price push into the zone right here. All right, taking out the sell side liquidity. Because because as it stands now, that is so clear. All right, that is so clear. So Monday's price action is going to be very crucial here too. But look at the recent price action. That is Friday's price action. You saw price what going back and then what tapping right into this low. So as it stands now on a normal level, or all things being equal, I'll expect price to continue to push the downside to take out the previous 60-day low. All right, yeah. But let's see what happen. Let's see what happen on Monday. All right, yeah. So that is just that for AUD USD. So let's look at what is happening on USD CAD. So for USD CAD is still bullish. Yes, USD CAD is very bullish at the moment. I'm expecting to see price push to the upside to take out the 20-day high. Then we see a push to the upside again. So I'm very bullish on USD CAD. I'm so bullish on USD CAD. Yeah, so that is just that. Let's look at what is happening on the JPY family. We start with EURJPY. Yeah, so for EURJPY, we've taken out what this low. All right, we've taken out this low right here, and right after price taking out this low, it failed to take out this high. So as it stands now, I'll still expect to see EURJPY give us a downward movement to take out this very low right here. All right, yes, unless we take out this high, I'll be looking for bearish prices so far as EURJPY is concerned. So as it stands now, that is my expectation. EURJPY, once you've taken out this low, all right, and right after price taking out this low, we saw price moving to the upside, but failed to take out this high. Then we saw price giving us a reversal. So as it stands now, I'll expect to see price continue to push to the downside, take out this low. Then we see price pushing to the downside. So EURJPY, I am bearish. Let's look at what is happening on GBP/JPY. Yeah, so EURJPY, GBP/JPY, same plan. But look at what is happening. We've seen, it looks like we are seeing an SMT divergence on EJ and GBP/JPY. All right, looks like we are seeing an SMT divergence. Let's switch to EURJPY to see. Yeah, so for EJ, realize that this high going to take out, right? This high failed to take out this high. But look at GJ. Look at this. GJ took out this high. All right, so we are seeing an SMT divergence. Right, we are seeing an SMT divergence. So that means that GJ just went up to take out sell side liquidity. So as it stands now, I'll expect to see a push to the downside. All right, I'll expect to see a push to the downside, but I will just, for now, if I should go to lower time frame to look for sell opportunities, I will just reduce my risk. All right, or I'll just look for short-term targets, unless I see price finally taking out this major low. This is a very major low. Once I see price finally taking out this major low right here, then definitely I'll know that long term GJ is bearish. That is when I'll start to put in my swing setups and all that. All right, yeah, so that is going to be my expectation so far as GBP/JPY is concerned. Yeah, so that is just that for the weekly market update. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, do well to click on the subscribe button and smash the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. All right, I hardly post educational content here. There's an educational content coming up. Yes, there is an educational content coming up, and it's a content that you wouldn't want to miss. All right, so just subscribe to the channel so that once I drop the content, you are going to benefit from it. All right, yes, if you haven't subscribed to my Telegram channel yet, look through the description box below. The link is there. Click on it and be part of the Clairvoyant Traders Telegram community. And my swing trading room is still open for signups. It's still open for signups. My swing trading room. Remember, I told you last week that we are smashing it. We smashed it this week too. Last week. I think we had about 160 pips only on GBP USD. So you should know that. All right. we smashed 160 pips only on that is for GBUSD only. All right, yeah, so that should tell you how we are performing or how things are going in the swing trading room. And so I know you would want to join, so check the description box below. My ID, my Telegram ID is there. Just let's get in touch, and then I'll put you on the swing trading room. Yeah, so that is just that. I wish you all good luck and good trade. I'll come your way again with a daily update. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out. Peace.